What you're about to see is real. Nothing has been manufactured or staged.
Previously on Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela investigated one of downtown Jacksonville's most historic buildings, the Florida National Bank. Just what goes bump in the night in this massive old building? Find out as we explore Local Haunts.
Also joining us on this investigation is Steve Adkins, the managing director of Southeast Group, the company that owns Florida National Bank. And Steve was quite impressed to hear the EVPs and to watch Pamela connect to the earthbound spirits that dwell in this huge building. The Florida National Bank is quite possibly the most haunted building that Local Haunts has ever investigated. Pamela informed us the building was quite full of earthbound spirits that inhabit the old bank. And our investigation continues right now.
Have you gotten anything right here? Is that somebody playing with my eyelash right
No, actually, it's mostly been closer to your feet. But one was really bright.
You're not going to give up on this?
Oh, I'm not giving up.
Okay.
You guys are doing great. So what do you guys think about this?
Always stuff going on down here.
Now, what do you mean by always stuff going on?
It's busy.
Is there normally people in this building, Steve?
No.
Oh. Spiritually busy. Or just downtown in general?
Downtown.
Okay.
We've got some old souls in here.
Been around for a while, huh?
Uh-huh.
Just then we heard a disembodied voice. It was a male voice that we all heard with our naked ear. I couldn't make out what he said when I heard it, but upon playing back the footage and cleaning up the audio, it sounds like he threatened us. Could this voice be an echo of time when perhaps this bank encountered a robbery? Listen to the voice again. It sounds like he is saying, "I'll kill you."
We've got some old souls in here.
Been around for a while, huh?
Uh-huh.
Now here it is again, filtered and amplified.
We've got some old souls in here.
Been around for a while, huh?
Uh-huh.
Anybody from the fire?
Upstairs, but we're not going up there.
Just somebody upstairs from the fire?
Yeah. I already saw them when we were here last.
Were they all burnt?
Not so much, but they could still feel the burn. Okay, we're gonna go in this direction over here. But you're gonna pull back a little bit more, like you're gonna stand about right here.
I'm going to be there, or you're going to be
You're
there?
gonna stand right here, and then you're just gonna follow wherever I go.
Okay.
You know, basically stand, and then I'll start right here.
The camera's working better.
Okay, good.
At the Alhambra, when we were investigating that, the energies were so strong in there that affected the camera, and it was not working too good. They can drain batteries too.
The thing about spirit capture is you have to be patient. They're here, but we have to use.
Are they more to your right?
I'm trying to get them over there. So you're going to stand right there. And keep taking the pictures. Now I put the energy over here. And this is where we're going to consolidate. What I was trying to do before you got here was get the energy cocktail right here. Good.
Having cocktails?
Yeah. For this area, working.
These pictures are taken 1 second apart. Here you can see a shaft of light around Pamela's feet as she works the energy around her to help the earthbound spirits that are standing next to her manifest for the camera. How can she do this? Pamela is also a physical medium. She can use her energy to help spirit become more visible to others. These are not random shots, and these are not dust or bugs caught by accident. These photos are taken with purpose, to show the movement and presence of spirit. But you haven't seen anything yet.
Coming up on Local Haunts, just how haunted can one building be?
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
Now, some skeptical people would say what we're catching here is dust. But you see a lot of this is moving at a pretty high velocity to be streaking like that.
Right.
And there's no breezes here whatsoever.
Okay.
We hit back in the place yesterday.
So it's not as dusty as it can be.
We know dust and we know not dust.
Well, she knows. Well, dust doesn't stand where you want it to. You're just almost a dark silhouette that far away from the flash.
Okay, keep coming. But we're not really so concerned about getting me as we are them because they're light.
Actually, you look kind of like a shadow taker, which is kind of creepy.
Step forward like 2 steps.
Got darker.
Come on. Come on. You come out here. Take pictures with me.
I lost you completely. Okay.
If you feel like you need to come in like 2 feet, go for it. Don't fall. I'm talking to you, Stephen.
Okay. I'm okay now. Are they hanging on that little closet?
I have somebody here. The one that I was capturing. Come on. You take the hand.
I'm going to get a little closer.
Thank you.
Spirit mode activate.
That's right. We're going to go to the other side and I'll get the picture taken.
Now, the people down in the basement stay in the basement, and who knows basement? People upstairs stay upstairs. Do they kind of keep to themselves, or do they kind of all mingle?
You know how it is, like when you're in your own house, there's a particular area you prefer?
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay. She's got a good grip on my finger. You should be able to get her somehow or another.
Is she young?
So they're 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
She's really wet. She's wet.
Oh, you're drowning?
Her hair wet. And she's not in the rain.
It hasn't rained today.
You got to have it now. You don't have to be here anymore.
Nice.
That's right. This is real, not a dream. Yeah. Well, it feels like a dream, but it's not. I'm gonna call you Jane Doe.
Okay.
I never liked the third actually.
I started to slow down.
I do know, but I'm not gonna get attached to because about it. Transition. You can go to heaven now. Yeah, it's needing to take a break.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Let me show you some of the really cool ones we got. Where it's actually minus much to it.
And also too, if you've been on the computer, you'll notice some movement more than.
I wonder if when they're looking at these over our shoulder, if they see themselves as themselves. You know what I'm saying? Can they see them standing there?
Oh yeah, double. Right there, and that's movement right there. Check it out.
The face in there too. There it is.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
This is pretty amazing. In this picture, there is this large light anomaly to Pamela's right, where she had Jane Doe standing, and there is a large orb to her left, where another spirit was standing. And in this one, you can see a face. These pictures demonstrate Pamela's physical medium abilities, but she was just getting warmed up for what was to come.
There's a face in there too.
There it is.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing. Looks like a female.
Looking right at the camera.
It's a little girl.
I need to see that.
Show.
Wow, there certainly is. That's wild.
But she has hair, it's like a light brown, and it's shoulder length, and her hair is wet. Oh, nice.
There was a one really bright orb. I'm not sure if it was it's over here. It was after this or before this.
There's a double orb again. Double.
Yeah, I'm seeing lots of shafts.
Yeah. Well, we're not, usually it's orb, shaft of light, and then formation is the order of operations. But since the camera, because the energy is slow, there you go. Now that is spirit. This is how we capture both. We're body of light too as well. This is soul is energy. And that's spirit.
So you think so far? It's pretty cool. The place is haunted a little bit.
I wouldn't say it's haunted, I'd say
It's occupied all the time by people who.
You know, I was going to ask you that. So when people talk about hauntings, you know, what does that mean? I mean, there's just a presence of
It's
spirit.
the way human beings must have defined on the earthbound realm. Does it mean how it's always free will, rules, and universe? If we're not ready to transition, if our mission and purpose isn't complete here yet, even out of the physical body, we're not going yet. She apparently needs to experience her death experience a little bit longer or here. Everything really is in divine order. It really is. cannot force her to transition. So a lot of what I'm talking about here, I'm wanting her to hear. It's a long time for you to go home now. But when she's ready, she'll transition. Back to the point, everywhere is they are. They just are. And some of us are aware of it, consciously aware of it. Everybody's aware, but maybe not consciously aware of it because we're all sensitive in a way. So Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, a park bench, the seats that were, those chairs that were off the side of the road that were with the for sale sign, $20, there were people sitting in them. You know, so.
Her world is a very unusual world because she sees stuff that we don't even imagine.
Right.
There's no such thing as an empty park bench.
She's still in her death process, so if you've had a really bad dream that you can't get out of, that's what it's like to be in the earthbound realms. And so they're never alone. There are angels, masters, and guides, and loved ones still trying to communicate with them to kind of wake them up from that dream state, bring them to the awareness of, okay, wait, I'm no longer in my physical body. That wasn't a dream. That car wreck, you know, wasn't a dream. It actually happened, but I still exist. But sometimes the familiar spaces is where they'll stay if it's kind of like a stunned dream state. So there's a million different reasons why at least somebody would choose to stay in the earth realm. We're earthbound too, though, because we're bound to the earth. Though we're consciously aware, maybe, of what's going on. That goes a little bit deep. But yeah, it's they are solid in their realm as well. Just like it seems like we're solid in our dream. Okay? So it's really kind of like that. Or sometimes it's just a really bad anxiety attack they're thinking, and it's lasted for 100 years.
Doesn't seem that long to them.
Yeah.
In some cases, though, they're very much aware of everything, that they're deceased, and that they're aware of current events in some cases because they hear conversation.
Well, we have an old man in here. I call him the old man. But has anybody noticed, besides myself, being parched? I'm an empath.
Yes,
so, okay.
I'm very thirsty right now.
Okay, so like thirsty, parched, like the mouth is very, very dry. That's an empathic hit. We're just picking up on him, his experience. And then, of course, I'm standing next to the girl that's all wet and I'm thirsty. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He's down in that corner there, so we might be able to get some photos down there.
Okay. Live EVP session.
Who needs a drink of water?
Me.
I'm going to call him Walter.
Okay.
See, I don't link to their name because I really don't want to be drawn into their experience, and the name is the most powerful of all. So, anyway, where's Jane?
Jane?
She's still down in there. Remember I nicknamed her Jane?
Jane Doe's hanging out in the corner.
It's because she is or was a Jane Doe.
I got that when you said that.
Okay, yeah.
This is a beautiful place.
It's a great space, isn't it?
Yes, beautiful. It's peaceful, and so what people would consider haunting, like thinking things should be flying off the walls or whatnot, we're in different realms. So the worst thing is that you can feel what they're experiencing or their emotions. That's it. We have an Evelyn, for sure. Who needs a drink of water? I'm going to call him Walter.
Okay.
Right in there. I'm going to call him Walter.
Okay.
See. Yeah. See.
Okay.
See.
Okay.
So yeah.
See, I don't link to their name because I really don't want to be drawn into their experience, and the name is the most powerful of all. So, anyway, where's Jane? She's still down in there. Remember I nicknamed her Jane?
Jane Doe's hanging out in the corner.
It's because she is or was a Jane Doe.
I got that when you said
Okay, yeah. You just take a little breath there, too.
the corner.
It's because she is or was a Jane Doe.
I got that when you said
Okay, yeah. Hey, Kevin, are you picking up on anything right here?
I'm not. I am really thirsty.
Next time on Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela continue their investigation of the Florida National Bank.
Is this place creepy to you too?
Yes.
And the bank's owner meets one of the ghostly inhabitants for himself.
You're right. You're right there.
Wow. Wow.
You got a taper.
Incredible evidence of the physical mediumship abilities of Pamela Theresa.
He's getting some pretty amazing photos.
We have to go upstairs.